Ready, break. Hey, I-7. 5.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll try the left side. It's Evans, and this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Wait, that. Wait, 20. Watch tight end, watch tight end.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Wait, that's Alabama. 380. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. SOS.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They keep it with Henry on first down. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. And we were down in the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one. I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Call it a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down. To throw is Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Running right, Jones. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Wait, that wide, 80. Watch 2. We ain't giving him nothing. Alert! Shadow!
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, Alabama.
Now a play fake. Brady rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jayon Brown just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On third and long, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Hey, second. Watch that. Hey, exit. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Shotgun now for Brady. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 61 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
14. First down, Tampa Bay.
In your face.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On second down, here's Henry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
8, read. 6,
on third down, Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He sets the fire deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
64, weak. Ozzy. Hey, Foxtrot. 45, Mike, 45. Here we go. Wait, 28.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
We play to win. Let's go.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Check it, reload. Hey, Haywood. Alpha.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Jackson. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, and a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha.
You got 4.
Hey, ball 66.
They'll go again to Jones. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, 66. Good. Hey, 66.
Brady. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley, and the return stops at the 39. Yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the Bucs' 45-yard line.
Got it.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Hey, wahoo! Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
You draw quicker.
3rd and 7.
Shoot.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Derrick Henry. Andrew Adams there to make the tackle.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Protein spill.
That's a gain of 3.
Now Tannehill. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Hey, I-7. Go.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Evans, and a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Titans on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check. Slam.
Ready.
Now a give, right side. It's Evans. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Check 24.
Hey, Alpha. Snap.
On 4th down, Tannehill. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Vita Vea. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff Takes a peek. We'll take a break.
Wait, set, 53!
Silver.
Sugar!
On first down, it's Vaughn. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The 16-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Easy. Check it.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Check it. Check 58. Exit. 2, Mike, 2. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, check it.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hustle.
Step fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Yeah, it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood.
Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. This is Henry. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground. A first down carry for Henry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But, Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Bucs, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.